Now, everybody wants to know this question, or the answer to the question right here. How do you generate revenue with a podcast, right? Because if you're just going to do it, then it just doesn't make sense. So, generating revenue, there's three main reasons. One, you can sell services, right? You may do SEO services, you may do whatever your business is. You can sell the services that you're already providing on the show. Now, we do it in a little bit different way where it's not so salesy, but it's just suggestive, right? The next thing you can do is you can actually have sponsors. Now on this one, you could come out of the gate and say, hey, XYZ company, we're creating a podcast and it's really connected to the thing that you do. Would you like to be a sponsor? And they may say yes. Although sometimes there's metrics that they want you to meet of having like 50,000 listeners and things like that, but you might be able to pull it off. The other thing that you can do is maybe do something like the Hubcast. We waited till episode 54. 54 episodes. That's over a year if anybody's counting the weeks because it is a weekly show. Then we finally turned on our first sponsor, and now we've had multiple sponsors on the show, and that creates revenue. The next one is you may have products. Think of somebody like Michael Hyatt, right? He has a podcast. They created a WordPress template. Then on the podcast, he would present, hey, we've got this WordPress template, and they sold a crap ton of it, and by selling products, they made money. So, the Hubcast, we, 2 years ago, started this podcast. We went into a niche market. We made sure we were consistent. We made sure we were scalable. We made sure that we were all about the community and that we had a firm foundation. And folks, I can sit here and tell you the reason that you might want to create a podcast moving forward is because in 2015, between events and workshops, this small little podcast did well over 6 figures of revenue for thesalesline.com.